So today we are going to be going over the Solana Beach plan check website. In the video before this, I did an overview covering what everything on this was briefly, and I told you that I was going to be making another video going through each of these. And the first one on the list we're going to go over is Solana Beach. So I'm going to click the link that will open it up. And so this is now the Solana Beach website, the meetings and publications, or meetings and public workshops. And what this gives us is the upcoming city council meetings, and these are useful because on these we are going to be clicking the action agenda, and this is just how it's laid out for their website. It shows, video approve, which they don't really fill in that much, but it just shows kind of when and where they are all the way through the past. And these are important because they often and can include public hearings about people's properties. If they've bought lots or plan on building or something, they can show up on these action agendas. So they're definitely important to look at because it's some of our due diligence that we do. So I'm going to click that. This opens up the City of Solana Beach action agenda. The most recent one was January 11th, as we can see in this area. And these are kind of have a lot of information that we don't really worry about, just because it's, these cover a bunch of different things with the City of Solana Beach. It doesn't just cover real estate type stuff. So this is the kind of intro. It just goes down the list. It's a big PDF document. And what we're going to do is, see here it shows the consent calendar. It goes over different meeting schedules. This is a street maintenance and repair project, that storm drain project, American Disabilities Act. So it just kind of has to do with a lot of various city stuff. But every once in a while, and sometimes there are stuff to do with real estate. So here we go. We're actually getting into the public hearings. So there's this one. There's a public hearing. Oh, that's AT&T. So that we don't care about. But on this one, this is a important one. 310 S Rios Avenue, applicant Blake. This is the proposed project meets the minimum zoning requirements for a development review permit. Yeah, so this sounds like, here we go. The findings. They were going to demolish an existing family residence to construct a new 2-story single-family residence. So here's this information, and this is important to us because this is someone's house that they just got minimum zoning requirements. They got that met. So this project sounds like it's going through the pipeline. It could be one that we are going to be interested in. So with this information, we have the address and the applicant. And what we would do is, I'm going to go to our prospects plan, our ongoing list of plans. Click here. So here we go. As you can see, this is what our plan check ongoing list goes. We have all of those different communities that I'll be making videos for. But this one is specifically for Solana Beach. So if we look on line 16, we see 310 South Rios Avenue, Solana Beach, zip code for that. And then on this one, it said the applicant was Blake. The applicant was Blake. And what that means That's translated to James and Emily Blake. And where we got this information from, this is one that I've already done specifically for Solana Beach. So we're only going to focus on line 16. But originally we just had the address and the name. So what we would normally do is we would go to the multiple listing service. And if you remember what that was, that would be this website. Remember I did a brief video on this explaining what this did in the intro video. So we would normally go onto this, we would log in, which I'm not going to do right now because I've already completed this. But what we would have done was go on here and we would have used some of our searching tools that the MLS offers. And we would have looked up Blake under his name or used his address and done a little bit of digging to find out, this information given what we had. We ended up finding out it was James and Emily Blake, and their address was given to us. And then from that, through the MLS, through this system, through Paragon, we found out a little more information about what the APN was and just a little bit more information about the project. We have their mailing address. So with that being said, that was the only one on our City of Solana Beach public hearings case, because if you were to scroll down, all you see is other random, council board, committee stuff, pavement stuff, and just other information that is just stuff we don't really need to worry about. We were just looking kind of in this little real estate section here, which looks like it's the bees, kind of have to do with that stuff. So this was the only one this time for Solana Beach, so we took what we knew. We went to the MLS. We found out their full name, given the address, and their last name, and then, all the other various information that goes along in line 16 with the property. And that being said, we have now targeted another potential customer through our research. And that being said, that is going to be the end of this video. Next time, I will most likely be going over another one of these videos, and we're going to go from there.